Hello YouTube, TruthSurge here. Well, I'm in my little studio and this video is going to be a very abbreviated version of the video I'm about to make to show definitively, for those that have any doubt at all after viewing this guy's channel, that the person who was harassing me, libeling me, threatening me, hacking my channel, and all of the above and more from early February is none other than Luke McKee. And I'm going to do that in this video, prove that it's him. He's made tons of fake YouTube accounts and used those accounts to harass people, thinking that they'll never be able to track him back to his real account or who he really is. Unfortunately for him, you know, what comes out of his mouth is pretty much a breadcrumb trail all the way back to his real channel. I don't need all those accounts to prove that it's him. I only need one, Skidmark9531, which he later changed the name to Surge's mom. So I'm going to show with just that one channel that this is in fact actually Luke McKee, who is also all those other channels. He has since closed most of these channels since I let him know in certain terms that I knew who he was. And yet, he thinks that's going to help him. Guess he's never heard of screenshots and screen capture software. So I'm going to make this very painless for my viewers, as painless as possible, and very brief. And I'm going to show you some comments from the Skidmark account he made and Surge's mom account. If you have little children or if you have an aversion to filthy, despicable language, depictions of child rape, don't listen or watch. But I'm going to use that account and those two names, and of course some posts from his real YouTube account, and show that in fact this is all one person and it's Luke McKee. So here we go. I'm not going to be censoring these comments that the guy has made. So if you have young children, or if you have an aversion to explicit depictions of child rape, well, probably don't need to watch this. Okay, I'm going to go through just a few of these comments so you can see the speech patterns and the idioms this guy likes to use. And the theme here, I think, is very important. See if you can pick up on the theme here. I'll help you out by giving a little accent. Skidmark9531 with this lovely cheerleader icon. You don't know how the Bible came about, LOL. You are a fucking child rapist who got kicked out of the church. Rot in your pathetic state, LOL. You are eating yourself up alive, little worthless bitch. So I'm just going to randomly sift through just a few of these so you'll get the idea. You're going to die like a rabid dog, dirty old man. You take it up the arse, little spineless child fucker. Maggots like you are afraid to even go out into public, you fucking rare species. This is an interesting phrase here. He thinks that gays and pedophiles are protected in a special way. Protected species is how he called it to Michael Jones when he made a reply to him. And this is exactly what Luke McKee states on his real YouTube channel. Now, here's another link between all these trolling, harassing, fake YouTube accounts, which are all the same person, which are Luke McKee. Here's another link that points from these accounts to Luke. Not only the complete and total obsession with pedophilia, but also look at this idiom or turn of phrase, protected species. You maggots are a protected species. All right, so this is my email. So I'm not photoshopping this. This is actually date and time stamped from YouTube, or it's timestamps from Yahoo, but it was sent from YouTube. As you can plainly see, that's just a static GIF. This has got a hyperlink embedded in it. So, protected species. He's said this several times in his troll accounts. I would like to go find one more where he said this. And then I want to see if he says it on his Luke McKee account. Now, here's another screenshot. I wonder who this is. Having your little kid fucking fantasies again, LOL. No wonder creeps like you are a protected species. There's that phrase again, isn't it? Protected species. Of course, we know this is exactly the same person. He's got multiple YouTube accounts. He's switching them around, changing the names, changing the hyperlinks. I'm convinced he works for either Google or YouTube, because not only that, he has changed data in my 10 questions Christians can't answer video and deleted an entire thread, and I'll show that too. He's also gone in and altered my playlist for Jesus, Hebrew, Human, or Mythical Messiah. Go do a search for that and see if that first video comes up, and then click on the playlist that comes up and see where that first video is with my green screen in the background. You have to scroll up in order to see it. I never did that. And it says that this playlist was updated today. Well, anyway, so protected species. This troller, harasser, cyberbully, libeler has said this twice now, actually 3 or 4 times. Now let's have a look at some stuff off the web from a certain Luke McKee. Now, I just did a search online as of today, which is March 25, 2016, roughly morning time. And look at this. I came across causes.com and a post number 927360. And if we come down, it looks like a Luke McKee made a post. I wonder what this link goes to. Let's open it and find out. Well, it's somebody with the name of Luke McKee who seems to be obsessed with Gary Burns and homosexuality and pedophilia. So very interesting. It sounds like the Luke McKee to me. So what if I scroll down here a little bit? Let's see if we can find anything interesting. My Facebook has been crippled. Seems like the same guy to me. He types in haste. He doesn't even, never proofread. He always makes errors. My Facebook has been crippled due to the gay censors, more paranoid delusions, who get away with accusing me of all horrible things on their pages, but are a protected species in Facebook's eyes too. So you can see clearly that the person harassing me and everyone else on my YouTube channel and for the last month and a half that I've been aware of is Luke McKee. He uses the exact same verbiage, the same writing skills, quote unquote, and the same verbiage. He's constantly obsessed with pedophilia and gays, and he calls them a protected species. This is Luke calling him that, and I just showed you the troll accounts using that verbiage. Now let me click on another link here. Just one below this video I uploaded to YouTube. And I'm going to do a find on this web page for the word species. This is a post from Luke McKee. This was posted March 28, 2014. Almost exactly 2 years ago. Let's see what he says. He's talking about bikies. I guess these are gay bikers and he's talking about, obviously, his homeland of New South Wales. Let's just read this last paragraph here. The contradiction in terms is that bikies do allegedly hate pedophiles, and it's no secrecy, Freemasonry /OTO, etc., linked to pedophile rings. I thought it was a duty of a bikie to kill the protected species of child-raping gay pedos or pedos. Huh. Protected species. So this seems like a favorite idiom of this Luke McKee, which, gosh, I don't know what other Luke McKee is completely obsessed with pedophilia besides our Luke McKee. Protected species again. Oh, here he is. Look, there he is. Luke McKee, there's your ugly mug. Gosh, and a lot of info. Hojuruku is your one of your favorite tags online. In fact, you even have email, hojuruku@gmail.com. And also, you have a Skype account that's called Hojuruku. So it's, view complete profile. Gosh, there, we could click on here and maybe see something interesting. I don't know. So, Hojuruku, and there's your ugly face, your Frankenstein head, and see, here's all these things that it just reeks of you, just like all those troll posts. So, that's just a linking you with the verbiage. But I want to show you talking to yourself. That's the funny part. Okay, I managed to find a few of the old posts where he's talking, well, at least one where he's telling someone else that I'm a child rapist, and he's also calling other people child rapists. And there's other accounts I could dredge up, also, such as Daniel Purifoy, which is one he pilfered a name from some other account. But anyway, this is the first one he trolled me or harassed me with. Eyes are seeable, ears are hearable. You'll know it's him by the idioms and the way he's talking and his obsession. Hey, kid fucker, where's your balls? Hiding in your home like a little bitch, LOL. Crying at the world because your church caught you out raping their kids, LOL. Weak piece of shit. Bring your teachings out into the public. Don't hide like a coward child rapist, LOL. And so forth and so on. Here, he's replying to somebody else. He is, by all means, an ex-Christian who got kicked out for child molestation. TruthSurge is a child rapist who got caught from the church, kicked out, and now that he is free, he is using all his Bible knowledge to curse, la, 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 la. So he's telling other people that I'm a child rapist, a known child rapist who got caught raping or molesting some kid or kids. Several other of his accounts I could bring into this to show that he's done this to a lot of other people. I'll just pull up one more. Surge, you are nothing but a shameful child rapist who got kicked out of the church for your crimes, LOL. But that's not the one. This is the one I want to show. Now, this says that it's a reply to me, but it was a reply actually to this other person. Your glasses look real thick, lady. This is Lisa SC. I believe it was her name. Lisa space SC. Probably just as Surge's head, LOL. So why would you be interested in learning from a filthy child rapist for? So I think we see not only the theme, but that he's malicious. He has the intent of spreading this false claim to other people on my channel. So I could bring in several others where he's done this to other people on these other channels, but I think this is enough. And it's this way for a month and a half with all these different accounts. and just over and over and over. Go and suck little boy cock, old man. You won't scare me away, you perverted piece of child fucking shit. So you get the picture. I think this sums it up. I think this, what I've highlighted right there, I think that pretty much sums this up. And I really don't think I need to show more, but I will show more. I will show a link between Luke McKee and this skid mark YouTube channel. But you get the idea. Every single post, pretty much, it's got to include some reference to pedophilia. And oddly, Luke McKee's YouTube channel is nothing but pedophilia and conspiracy theories. So he's been doing this for a long time. So now I'm going to show some images to help link this, not just, by the verbiage, but also a little stronger link showing that he started to talk to himself by talking to what he knew was his old Skidmark account. So now what I want to do is look at some evidence that will link his Skidmark 9531 account to Luke McKee, the real harasser and cyber criminal. So now let's look at another post. This one's March 15, I believe. It's just more of the same. I sleep like a baby. I brought nothing on myself. You don't even know who you're talking to. Only a fuckwit of mass proportions threatens ghosts. Dumb fuck. Yada, yada, yada. He's bragging. He's going to make videos about me. Spineless. That's another word he loves to use. I never give up, as you will find out in time. My main videos are still up. You need to realize real quick that I don't give a fuck about any cyber maggot who can't bring their fantasy shit to my face. You just aren't getting, you just ain't getting it. Make 100 videos on me. Nothing will change from my end. Your threats are falling on deaf ears. Remember, this is before I knew who he was. Your face hovering there, folks. You live in one massive delusion. Everything he's saying matches him. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Anyway, the only safe place for your face is hiding behind locked doors while you cry like a little bitch out at the world because no one gives a shit. That sounds exactly like you, Luke. What a fucking dick. In my words, exactly. And a very cowardly one. What? You took the words right out of my mouth. Another trait of a child groomer. Well, if the shoe fits, Luke. All my future videos will cover every little insecurity that dwells inside you. I'm going to have a mountain of fun at your expense. Why am I doing this? If you can do it to others, really? I've been on YouTube for 8 fucking years. Seriously? Then I can do it to you. I will test your mettle fully. Now take that to your local policeman, little crybaby bitch. Well, Luke McKee, it looks like you're busted already. So here's another little post before I knew who he was. It's by Surge's mom. Now notice he's changed his name from Skidmark 9531 to Surge's mom, but it still has that disgusting icon. You are stuck with me, little boy cocksucker. And I'm showing you the same post on the YouTube channel before he deleted it. Now, here's the interesting thing. So now, take a look at this screenshot I took on March 20th. At this point in time, Luke McKee knows that I know all those troll accounts, those fake YouTube accounts that he created to harass people with, are really him. Michael Jones posts on a video of mine and says, he posts it in general, not to anyone in particular. And I believe this is the video that I posted. Please mirror this video, because at that time I didn't know who it was. Michael Jones says he doesn't know who it is either at this time. Looks like Mark 9531, that was one of the troll channels, including Skidmark9531, has removed his dumbass comments and gone back to sucking his God's pecker. Then look who replies. First of all, how does Surge's mom know to reply to Michael Jones? How does he know to reply to Michael Jones, who's talking about a completely different person? Or so it seems. Why would Surge's mom be concerned about Mark 9531? Because they're the same person. It's Luke McKee. So when Michael Jones says it looks like Mark 9531, in Luke's mind, he's just seeing him, himself. That's one of his main troll channels. Then Surge's mom, i.e., in other words, Luke, sees that as an attack on him, so he has to reply. He replies using his Surge's mom account and says, "No, LOL, he hasn't gone anywhere. He's just doing some investigations. We could be on the brink of busting something as big as Ted the Iceman Clown Bundy with your gang, LOL." So interesting, now Luke's having to do some cleanup behind the scenes, which is why he hasn't trolled very much. And now he knows I'm on to him. Now, once Luke was convinced fully that I knew who he was because I told him he was Skidmark and all those other troll accounts, he comes to a particular video of mine and he starts talking to himself. Just look at this video screenshot I made of this video. Please watch, mirror, and share. How did he know to go to that one? How did he know that I had a video out there at all? But here he is talking to himself. Look at this. The first post is by Surge's mom, right? On the top comments. And after that, it's Luke McKee, Luke McKee, Luke McKee, Luke McKee, Luke McKee. And every one of his posts is just a diarrhea of all this crazy, my dad's being harassed, gay this, gay cops that, gay pedophile. Just look at that. That is not the response, kitty fucker and all. That is not the response of someone who's innocent and wants to come and say, hey, you've misidentified me. He is doing nothing but attacking. This TruthSurge character is linked to a known pedophile, Gary Burns, blah, blah, blah. So the question I have is, how is he talking to Surge's mom back and forth when he didn't even know I had a video out there? And how would he know that Surge's mom had anything to do with it? Because Surge's mom is him. Just read those posts in this video if you have time. Now, one final thing on the Skidmark Surge's mom issue. So now that he knew I was onto him, he wanted to go clean up his mess, go behind the scenes, and I think he's programming at YouTube, because when you go to Surge's mom and you click on that link, if you happen to find a comment like I did, it goes to a channel before he altered the data in the database. Take that URL in this video, all right, and paste it into a web browser. And you can see that the icons are the same, the despicable cheerleader picture he's been using. So take that URL that did exist on his channel, type it in to a browser. Here I'm pasting it directly into this browser, hitting enter. Look what it says. This channel does not exist. It doesn't say this channel was closed by the user like it normally does when you close a channel. And that's the only thing that it could say. Two things. It was either terminated for terms of service or closed by the user. Why does it say this channel does not exist? You clearly saw that it existed in that movie screenshot that I just showed you. Now it doesn't exist. Why? Because I think Luke is a programmer at YouTube and he's going in and altering the actual database data. There's no way the channel could say that it doesn't exist anymore. And that's why it's important to take moving screenshots, i.e. screen capture software that lets you capture moving data, animation. You know, it captures everything that's going on the screen because at that point, you've proven it did exist at that particular time. He's gone in and tried to clean up behind himself. Luke McKee is skid mark 9531, Mark 9531, Surge's mom. Eyes are seeable, ears are hearable. Daniel Purifoy, Brian Hyde, all kinds of accounts. He is a despicable criminal. And I urge everyone to mirror this video, send it to everyone you know. Contact authorities if you're so moved. Contact Google. There's going to be links in the description to Google, links to their abuse. It's all the same number, but you can call and let them know that they possibly have a programmer that is going in and altering people's data. And I want to show you a little something along those lines, and then I'm going to close this video out. But I want you to look at a image here of my channel and this particular thread that existed, which was the thread that Luke McKee was commenting in under his troll accounts. What did he do? He went into the database and deleted the entire thread under that comment. There were 498 comments. Now I want to show you that thread after he deleted it. And my video was unavailable in search results for at least a week. Now it has nothing. Not just his comments are gone, everyone's responses to his comments are gone. He clearly is either a hacker, which I don't believe, or he's employed by YouTube and he's going into the database. He knows how to get to my account and go in and alter the database, as well as his own data by changing the names of his accounts. That's normal, but changing the URLs as well and making it look like it never existed. And finally, I just want to show another post by Surge's mom, which used to be skidmark 9531, which is Luke McKee. This post, it's just amazing how many things that he's accusing me of. It's amazing how they are actually all the things that he's done with his troll accounts. So I just want to read this one post he made a couple of days ago. Yeah, Surge's gang have been operating for over 8 years now. Normally they go onto Christian sites and act like they are Christians from different denominations and spew all their worthless shit there, spelled T-H-E-I-R. But the reality is that Surge creates so many shadow accounts that no one can keep up with him, which is exactly what you are doing, Luke. I can. I know their language. Boy, he finally said something true. Although it's not our language, it's your language. It's a language of a criminal who only has time to do this kind of crap. They're little sayings. You mean like protected species and maggot and child fucker? Those kind of sayings? And a few other things that give them away. Without a doubt, we have tapped into some very cowardly, there again, creepy monsters. You certainly are, Luke. And they don't like it. No, you don't like it. The only reason I know him so well is because his gang have tried to troll me off the tube for the entire 5 years that I have been on it. Seriously? I think you've been trying to troll me off because you said you were going to harass me until I was off YouTube. Well, I'm not off YouTube, and you're exposed. If you're posting stuff and it's disappearing, it's because he is deleting it. Well, isn't that an admission right there? Because you deleted that entire thread from my 10 questions video. It was gone for about a week from the search results. When it came back, poof, that thread was completely gone. The guy is a fucking little child at heart. Man, you are describing yourself to an absolute T. No one knows these creeps better than me. Well, of course, you're describing yourself. Of course you're going to know your own self. Nobody knows you better than you. But in saying that, I didn't invite their spineless trolling ways into my life. Yes, you did. You came to my channel first and started trolling my 10 questions video. Then when I didn't bend over, you got pissed off. And then you kept trolling and kept harassing. And then you escalated it and started stalking my channel and looking at my health videos, which were way down. You had to go scroll down to find those. And then you come back and say things like, are you spitting up blood yet? I hope you die. I'll be praying to my God that he kills you. You'll be dying soon. So yes, you did. You brought this into your life because you came to my channel and you started pushing me. So now I oblige them. They are fucking with the wrong soul. No, you are fucking with the wrong person. And you will find out in time. This person is a danger to everyone because he has access to the internet. I think this video is proof enough that Luke McKee is a danger. Please do everything you can to help stop this person, apprehend them, and bring him to justice. Thanks.